Hey, what's up everyone? Bit Me Some back with another Bitcoin video. So currently right now I'm on the Bitcoin 4-hour time frame. So in today's video we're just going to go over a few little charts and see what this drop is heading, and we'll just see right now, I guess. Take a look at a few different charts. So this right now is on the 4-hour time frame, and if you notice there's a bull flag kind of a thing right here. It says continuation. It usually comes from the bottom to go up, but this one, since it already dropped, it's creating it kind of right now. So that's why I'm thinking with this, if you notice, it's kind of like a little bull flagish. That's this guy right here. So I'm just thinking, you know, that's kind of the bull flag right there. So that's where I'm believing if we do break back up, it'll at least come back up to this top line right here. Excuse me. Current price is 35,868. I think this next target could possibly be around 37,000, just to come back up eventually. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but like I said, this bull flag is forming. It just depends on how low we keep going. If we keep going lower, then it's gonna obviously take longer, but like I said, I think the starting point will be where we started at, pretty much right there. And this is around, let me see, like 36,000, 37,000. So that'll be the first target. But yeah, let me check this other chart. Alright, so this was one of the charts that I had already created and stuff. If you notice right here, we were finding a lot of support here on the left side. So all this right here is all support and stuff. If you could notice, it's pretty much staying above those lines and respecting it. And then come over here, comes up, comes back down, respects that line, comes down, respects that line. So it's definitely following these trend lines. And if you notice right here, this is where we got a bounce, which is at this line perfectly. So that kind of tell me that that was resistance now. But the thing is if we break this one, this one is at 35,500. The next one, well, technically it's, yeah, if we break that one, then it's gonna be into a new trend, and then I'm gonna have to, I believe, make a new one. Let me see. I guess I could do it right now before. So this is a fib channel. I'm just gonna follow this trend line right here already. Oh man. Well, I don't really have price targets, I guess, to. Here, let me do this then. I'm just gonna follow this one. Or actually, no, I don't want to put it there. I'll have to wait till. Well, this is what I'm thinking then, because it's actually this would be probably the support would be this line. Oops, sorry about that. So that support right there, it will probably be support if it does, and it'll probably stay in this stay in that pattern for as long as it can. If you also notice, there's like a little, like, we're coming down right now. So right now, if you, like I was saying in yesterday's video, one way to kind of understand what you're looking at is always look at the candle from the, this is on the daily, by the way, the daily. So what you do is, this is the current candle right here. You look at this candle, and this candle tells you pretty much where you're coming from. So what that pretty much says is just we're bearish in a sense. So this, you don't want to really go long against. You don't want to go long against a bear if the day before was a bear, because yesterday's bear plus today's bear versus one bull, it doesn't match up. So that's why I kind of think of that. So the more red we have going consistently is just letting you know we're kind of in a bearish time right now. And if you do notice, this one was green, but then that's also why this candle probably was so big also, was because we got so many people bought and then a lot of people sold also. But yeah, and if you notice, each candle is just like it's all the red are pretty much the big ones, you know. So it's just like it's hard to go long. You wouldn't want to really go long right now. I mean, I guess you could have if I was asleep and I just woke up, but I'm just saying is if I would have been able to catch this as a long, I would be in a long right now, because I believe it'll probably come back up to this line up here. Pretty sure at least. And then that'll also create it looks like a triangle right here that's forming. So that triangle is gonna let me know this is the thing, is that, so if we're in here for a triangle, oops, it's not loading. I hate when it does that. All right, just because I got too many screens open. But yeah, so this is creating a triangle right here, but the thing is it just depends which way we break out. If we break out, we could come down here to retest that, and then we'll probably come up to this line most likely. And this line is the one at 30. Wait, this one is back at 39,000. But it's like I said, if we come in here and then we break down, then I think this bottom area will be the next target, and this one is coming in around 32 or something. So let me switch it to this 4 hour. So this was the 4 hour, and if you guys notice, there is like it's pretty much like the triangle that I'm talking about. It's just forming right there. So the thing is we did break out of it for a second, it looked like, but we're right back inside of it, and this is where we're kind of going long now, because look, it's a perfect support right there, exactly right to the line. So the fact that that's where the, you know, support is at, and look, we're back into the 36,000. So the thing is if we break 36,350, then we're possibly going up. Let's see so the opening will be at 36,360. So if we go past 36,360, then we could be pushing up to this next target, which is 36,950. But yeah, that's, so the thing is with this one is, if you do notice though, if this is a triangle, we're at the bottom of it, which is letting us know we're fairly weak. But the thing is if we found that support, boom boom boom, then I think the next spot would be at least back up to here. And especially since this candle, there was a lot of sellers in here, I think this, once we get into this area, it'll be easier to chop through and come to the top. But yeah, current price is 36,100 now. And this was a chart I had made from yesterday that I was trying to do like I think I was doing a longer, I might have deleted it, but I forgot. But anyways, we're doing this triangle yesterday, and this was like a resistance for all of that. So I figured if we do come back up, that's where we'll probably touch, and we'll bring it over and see if it might. And then, all right, so yeah, inside of this triangle, this is why too the technical analysis helps out a lot, because I mean this one, it was like a giant fake out. And if you notice, we were at the top, so it was like we were thinking, oh, we're strong, but boom. But also, that's kind of why it looked like a fake out probably. If you notice, look at all this open area right here. That's where the sellers are at, or buyers. It might have been the buyers. And that was an accumulation area, so somebody was accumulating right there. That's why they didn't let it get to that point, because anytime it wanted to drop, these people were buying right there. It goes up, people buy right there. That's exactly why that's happening. And then who knows, they probably even sold a lot of it, or you know what, look, they accumulated right here, they accumulated, and then this is what they sold off of stuff that they probably bought way down here. So this was the first drop that they're making their money on now. So they bought down here, then they accumulated a bunch right here, and then they sold off all of these profits from this purchase from before. So their new money is still in there, but their older money is took out the profits probably. But yeah, so with this triangle is, if you notice, we broke underneath it, but we did come back in it, and then we stayed here, got resistance, and then we broke it, boom. And then we also gave it a retest, which is up here. So if the thing is if you, it's always safe to be, better be safe than sorry, because like I said, if a pattern is breaking down, it will always give it a retest and then confirm that move down. So even if you didn't get in right here, you could have been waiting for it and be like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for a retest, and then once you get this retest, you get in right there, because you know it's gonna go down after that. Because if it can't break it, then that retest is down, and then so that's why too is they always, like, if you notice these chart patterns that I have on my screen, all of them come with the confirmation. Most of them come with confirmation. Like, see how this one comes down, up, and then comes back down. This one doesn't really, because it breaks it, but for the most part, everything is a confirmation after. But yeah, so that's that for that, I think too. But if you notice, we are kind of working our way up now. So I think if anything, it could possibly be to this box right here, and this is coming in at 36,500. But the thing is if we go up to that point, then we're going to create a falling wedge, and a falling wedge most of the time breaks down. So these people could just be, or actually too, I mean, it almost looks like a double bottom. Well, actually this was a double bottom, I think, but it didn't break. And then this kind of looks like a double bottom. So I mean, if we break 36,345, then we're definitely coming up to that. Let me see this one. So this was just the weekly, because I've been hearing a lot about the weekly, how important it is, just because it shows exactly what's happening over a longer period of time. So the thing is this is like a bullish flag that's forming. So, and the top of that is 47,000. So it just depends on how long it takes to get there, but I feel like it'll happen. But if you do notice on a weekly, this did look like a double bottom, and then we got rejected, and then see, so I mean, we could come as low as either 34,400. That'll be the next target down. Currently right now we're at 35,900, and if we're in this flag, then it's the next target to touch will be 34,444, and then the next one after that will be 34,165, and then I think that one could hold, and if that one doesn't hold, then the next one will be around, let's see, it will be 32,945. So, but if we move up, the next target we need to break is 38,444, which is still a while away. So like I said, we don't start nothing new until we break this structure, which is at 38,300 pretty much. So on this weekly also, if you notice, the MACD just crossed going downwards. So I mean, it crossing confirmed this move down. That's one thing too. That's why it's important to look at the weekly, because if it's on the 5-minute chart, it's probably not going to be in the weekly. But if it's in the weekly, it's going to be in the 5-minute chart, 1-hour chart, for everything before it. So that's why I think it's important. But yeah, so that's kind of what I got right now. So I think if our next bet will probably be this top, or actually it'll probably be these moving averages. So depending where these moving averages come in right now, currently this moving average is at 38,000. So I don't say today, but I'm just saying this is the next target, I believe. If we break this bottom line at 35,700, then we're coming down to about 34,000. So this one definitely needs to hold at 35,779. That's pretty much the lowest we can go before we have to find a new target. But yeah, that's kind of what I got for Bitcoin so far. If you guys like that video, please like and subscribe. Hit that like button, and I make these videos every single day, so definitely don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.